So here you have three different done-for-you advertorial templates, one for the story-based advertorial, one for the informational advertorial, and one for the value-based advertorial. So in this Loom, I'm gonna explain how to basically use the information you have here and how to fill out the template to create an editorial. I won't be writing it from top to bottom. I'm just gonna. You can see that if you want to see me write a full editorial in real time, we have a separate section for that. But right now, I'm just gonna give you everything you need to use these templates as effectively as possible. So simply follow the template below to craft your editorial. You'll need just two things: ChatGPT, GPT-4 model is recommended, and Google Docs or anywhere else you want to write the editorial in. And before you start, share all the info who's your target customer, everything else that's relevant to write your editorial with AI. So feel free to fill out this template and share it with AI. So if we imagine I'm writing for this product, I'm gonna write the product name here. What problem does it solve? I can pick either any pain relief, or I can go with shoulder pain, like I've been using it as example for throughout this course. A target customer, I can try different types of target customers. So far, my target customer for the pain relief has been Alex, who's a 45-year-old office worker, and he has shoulder pain because of long hours of sitting. And then next, basically I combined between the two. Is the problem the target customer is facing is shoulder pain, and if it affects their work, their family life, their time with their kids, and overall quality of life. So once you've gathered all this info, here's what you need to do in ChatGPT. So you paste this info and you share this. You're about to write an advertorial. Above you can see all the relevant info you'll need for now. Save it for later use. Don't do anything for now. And in the next message, I'll share our first step to writing the advertorial. So I can show you to it right now. So product name, let's say it's shoulder pain relief patch, or just a pain-free shoulder pain relief patch. What problem does it solve? Eliminate shoulder pain. Target customer, 45-year-old office worker, Alex. He has a family with kids. The problem our target customer is facing, shoulder pain, that follows him throughout the entire day. Then you add the prompt at the bottom. Oops. What is it doing? For some reason it started loading, and yeah, now it basically saved everything I needed. Now, starting with the headline. So do this in ChatGPT. It's the same for each headline, template. I mean, as you'll see. But I'm starting with the story-based one because I assume it will be the one that's used the most because it's usually the most effective one. So insert examples of headlines that you like and use this prompt. Prompt above you can see headlines from different editorials that I really like. Please use those as examples and write five headlines for my story-based editorial for product targeted at this audience. I'll reveal the product name. So I'm going to try it right now. So I'm going to remove the 45 plus just so it doesn't like include it in the headline because it's not really relevant. I added also this at the end, or write in a simple language for adults, write like a human. I'm going to be honest, AI isn't the best at writing headlines, at least in my opinion. But, like, it does give you something to work with. For example, like exhausted by endless shoulder pain, discovered a simple secret that determined days around. You could replace the simple secret to do something else, like something more curiosity spiking, like for this patch, like this sticky this sticky patch, the sticky patch trick that turn my days around. I like this one, reveal the easy at-home method that gave me back my pain-free life, or like that relieve my shoulder pain. And it's not what you think. And you can do this exactly the same for subheadlines. So here you do exactly what you did with the headline, insert the subheadline examples you like. For example, here are a few. And yeah, basically fill out the gaps of the product and target customer. And yeah, so right now in your template, we have the headline, the subheadline. Now moving on, we have the header image. So take notes from the lesson we have on images and pick whatever you think will fit your tutorial best. So starting from here, you have two options on what to do for each section in this template. So either you copy paste or the section from a different advertorial and swipe it. There's a lesson on that in the previous module. And find a section of an editorial you like, the lead, the story, or the close, and even if you want to swipe just a few sentences instead of the entire section. So here's again the prompt I used. You copy paste the example you want to swipe, then you use this prompt. For example, I'm gonna give you an example right now. So here I'm back to this editorial to use it as an example. And this time I'm gonna swipe the close. For example, here, I'm going to use this template. So above you can see text, or you can see the close from a different advertorial. Please rewrite it completely and make it fit our shoulder pain relief patches. It should come from a person who once experienced shoulder pain and now is recommending the solution to you. So write in the first person perspective, write like a human, using simple language for adults. So let's compare how it turns out. So as you could notice, overall I was really impressed by these quick results. Honestly, I was blown away by the results. The relief came so quick and the application was incredibly gentle, which matters a lot when every moment used to remind me of my shoulder pain. The ultrasonic vibrations were gentle too, which is pretty important, especially for the ones with sensitive teeth. I can't imagine my oral care routine without this device. I can't imagine going through my old ways later with constant discomfort, those endless appointments and treatments to manage my shoulder pain, absolutely unnecessary now. And like expensive dentists, basically you get the point. It basically swipes the copy, uses the same exact same outline for it, the structure, and just swipes it. So you can use it for any section you like, except I would say it's not very effective for sections like these. Sections like these that like reveal some fact about their health, because you'll need to do some research yourself about what to put here, because this is like the shocking truth and it can be different for each problem. So yeah, so this is so either you do this for the sections from the lead down, or you write them yourself or ask AI to write it. So simply copy paste any of the section templates in ChatGPT and use this prompt. So copy paste the section template, which, for example, let's take the lead. This is the template, the entire template. Place it here, and then here you have the prompt. With this prompt, you do this. So above you can see the editorial template for the section for, I would say, for the lead. Write it so it fits our pain relief patches. It should come from a person who's experiencing shoulder pain every day. Let's be more specific. Alex, a 45-year-old office worker with a family who developed his shoulder pain from a sedentary lifestyle. And since it's the lead, I would also add, don't reveal the product. Just fill out the template. And then you wait for the result. So here's the output it gave me. It even generated an image. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. But I mean, if it looks realistic enough, or even like you can start using this, you can add this to your editorial. Either way. So let's see how well it filled out the template I gave him. So start with a catchy first sentence that describes how bad the problem is. And here it is. Just when you think it can get worse, it does. Like if I was reading this, like it would catch my attention. Today has been a nightmare from the moment I woke up, and all thanks to this unyielding shoulder pain. So in 1 to 2 sentences, describe how terrible today has been. It did that. So next, in 1 to 3 sentences, describe how the problem feels and affects them in the morning, during the day, and at night. So waking up feels like a battle with stiffness and pain greeting me first thing in the morning. As the day goes on, every moment is a reminder of the discomfort lodged in my shoulder. Come nightfall, finding a pain-free position to sleep in seems like an impossible dream. So it did this well. So next, use a metaphor describing how the problem feels. Living with this pain is like carrying a heavy anchor, dragging me down no matter where I go or what I do. Okay, cool. Sometimes it's so crippling I find myself unable to even lift a cup of coffee without wincing. One sentence describes what's the worst point the problem reaches in the everyday life. Example, if they would have shoulder pain, you would say, sometimes it gets so bad I can't lift my hand. So next is describe how many years or months this problem has been happening. This relentless companion has been part of my life for over 2 years now. Now you have the subheadline. Write one sentence, a subheadline in initial caps about how the problem affects their everyday life. So shoulder pain, a constant barrier to everyday life. Once again, I don't like the headlines and subheadlines that AI produces. So I would write something else, or I would rewrite this sentence and make it as the subheadline, and then I could include this image there. Insert the image that fits the story, and then write one sentence about the deeper pain point of the problem, how it makes them feel mentally. Example, lowest self-esteem or emotionally. Example, embarrassing. So it's more than just physical pain. It's a blow to my confidence. I feel diminished, less capable. Describe 2 to 5 sentences how the problem affects them at work. At work, the pain makes it hard to focus, affecting my productivity and even my interactions with colleagues. The simplest tasks, like typing or reaching for a file, becomes more mental challenges. Then describe home. Home is a sanctuary either. Is no sanctuary either. Play with my kids or helping around the house. I used to enjoy these things. Now they're just reminders of what I can do. Strengthening relationships and my ability to be present as a partner parent. So it's as if I'm trapped in a body far older than my years, watching life from the sidelines. So, and this sentence is about a metaphor about how they feel about themselves. So another subheadline: tried everything, but relief seems out of reach. This is a more decent subheadline. So I hope you get the point now. And like if I was to go through it all with examples, like it would take like 3 hours. So I would recommend you practice, and based on your advertorial, based on your product, feel free to tweak these templates. Definitely save them. And the most important takeaways is that either you find an advertorial, a part of the advertorial you like, and swipe it. And to swipe it, you need to use this prompt, or you use the template we have prepared for you. And see, when the bullet point, like when there's a bullet point, that's a completely new section. That's where it starts. And yeah, once you, for example, you want to write solutions that have failed, you copy paste in ChatGPT. I won't show you again, and then basically use the same prompt. I'm going to use the same one I already filled out. So use this prompt. And yeah, while it's generating, like I can say, like it's exactly the same for informational advertorials. It's exactly the same for value-based advertorials. Let me find something unique, maybe. Yeah, how it works. In 5 to 9 sentences, in little detail and simple language for adults, describe how the product works or solves the problem. Here you can, if you have a product, if it uses like a unique mechanism, or if it has ingredients, you can like list those ingredients here. And then like it will be much easier for AI to describe it in a very persuasive way, in a simple way. Yeah, for the social proof part and for the value part, there will be more input required from you, because for the value, you need to do more research yourself. You can do the research with AI, and then you can find the shocking truth, the untold truth that you can provide in your editorial. So yeah, let's finish off with the example I was waiting on. So solutions that have failed. So insert an image of alternative methods. So if you don't want to they don't want for AI to take longer, just add to your prompt. Don't generate any images. It's that simple. So in 1 to 2 sentences, describe how desperate they were for a solution. I was at my wit's end, desperate for anything that could bring even a moment's relief from this relentless shoulder pain. Describe all the methods they tried. I've tried it all. Painkillers, which provide only temporary relief and left me worried about long-term effects. Physical therapy exercises, which were time-consuming and often increased my pain the following day. Not to mention the countless gels, creams, and heating pads that promised much but delivered little. Each failed attempt added to my frustration, leaving me feeling hopeless. The thought that I might have to live with this pain for the rest of my life was terrifying. So yeah, I hope you understand it well. AI can be a complicated topic, so I hope you understand. If not, feel free to reach out. If there's maybe something that you think could have been formatted better or explained better, let me know and I'll add it. But overall, right now, I think it's explained in a good way that you should understand. If not, just let me know. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I would suggest just practice, and you'll be able to write tutorials in under an hour, maybe with these templates in under like 30 minutes, and just crush it for your clients or for yourself. So yeah, thank you for your attention.